Okay, I think we're live. What's up, everyone? This is Draco Evolve. I am doing a live stream on Manchester United Football Manager 2020. I have literally skipped this first season, as you can see on the description below. I have gone into the transfer window, straight into the transfer window of 2020. So you can see on the top right corner, I am 1st of June 2020. For those of you just joining into my channel, I bid you welcome. I am streaming on multiple platforms, so the chat will be running. Oh, let me just put the volume down. I think it's double. Got my YouTube thing open, isn't it? Before I get into all your chats so far, guys, just wanted to give a quick intro. So I have done the Salford challenge. Unfortunately, it has failed me miserably. I got sacked on my last stream, last Friday that I streamed. So I decided to go back into my Manchester United save, and as you can see, I have let the computer run simulate the first season, and you can see that Liverpool, surprise surprise, have won the Premier League with Man City being in second, but we have come third position, as you can see. In terms of the transfer, a quick overview of the first season, who I've signed just before I went on a holiday for 1 year. I did sign, I believe I've signed Florentino Luis. So I've signed him as a defensive midfielder, and I explained to you why a bit later. And I've went for a right back, which is Joshua Kimmich, just to give a bit of competition for Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Plus, I love Kimmich. Kimmich is like my favorite right-sided midfielder. So before I jump into the comments, this is my tactic that I'm going for, a 4-1-3-2. You can see I went up for a defensive midfielder. Hence why the signing of Florentino Luis. What I will be doing is playing a few games of the new season, and I don't mean friendlies, but also will be signing some players. So I'll be attempting to sign Kylian Mbappe. I know he's a very popular player. I'm attempting to also sign Erling Haaland, and hopefully Matthias de Ligt as a partnership to Harry Maguire, because I don't rate Lindelof that much. Now, this is my squad at the moment. As you can see, I'm going to get rid of a lot of these guys, but bear with me. I'm just going to just jump into the chat quickly to see what's happening. So I can see a few people there. Sir Weasley, are you doing any transfers? Yes, sir, I am. I believe I answered that. John says, please use proper squad numbers this time, and I will be. I 100% will be. Naeem, welcome back. I really appreciate you dropping in. Naeem says, watching after a long time. Glad to see you back, buddy. Hi there, have a nice day, says. Have a nice day to you too, sir. Sir Weasley says, Tonala is a good CDM if you want a good youngster. I agree with you, and I don't know why the chat is not appearing on the top left corner. Your guys' chat should be appearing. Don't know why it's not appearing. I'll have to sort that out again. And the chat's been kind of causing me a bit of a headache, because I'm streaming, live platform on 3 others, Mixer, Twitch and DLive. I've had a few audiences come in, but I will definitely shout it out. I don't want to restart the stream. John says, sign Sancho and Upamecano. Yes, I will be looking at it. Sancho is definitely one, but I think my priority will be Kylian Mbappe before I get into the transfer window. That's the first season done. I'm just going to do some admin work, you can say. So this guy, I don't know why he's here. So bear with me, guys. I'm just going to look at the training and the coaches section. I do believe I need a few more coaches. Let's see, because it's going to be a big season for me. I am going to start, you can see on one of the sides, I think this side, you can see the road to the Premier League. There will be a timer coming up as soon as the season starts, very soon. I don't want to put the timer up during the pre-season, because I'm not playing any games, so I can't really affect the transfer. For those of you joining in, my YouTube channel is Draco Evolve, and it is everything to do with Manchester United. So match previews, reviews, news, speculation, transfers, etc., as well as Football Manager back on it. That is, I do have a gaming channel that I've recently opened up about a couple of months ago, and it's called Draco Entertainment. You can see it running down the screen below you. I hope you guys can see it. Oh, you can't see it. Brilliant. This is just brilliant, nothing's popped up. But anyway, Draco Entertainment, I will be doing every highlight of all the streams into my gaming channel. So, no matter how many hours per week I stream, I'll be trying to keep it around 10 to 15 minute stream, really constrict it. So do go and check it out if you're into gaming and football. And a lot of my stuff has not appeared on the screen, so you can't see the text that is appearing when people are talking. You cannot see a lot of things like my my handles. I will be posting my Discord link very soon later on, so that you guys can join into Discord. There's few last week that has joined my Discord from Football Manager, and we have some discussions of Football Manager going on there, sharing of tactics, players. Plus I play a lot of games, so you guys can join me on playing games such as Call of Duty, maybe Overwatch, things like that, just to get to know me a little bit more. Sir Weasley says, what are you thinking of doing with Greenwood and Brandon Williams? So what am I thinking of doing? I am going to keep Brandon Williams as my left back. I do want to sign another left back, or probably convert Diego Dalot onto the left-sided, but let's see how the transfer window goes. In terms of Greenwood, definitely going to keep him on. Unfortunately, I will be signing Erling Haaland in the transfer window, so that will mean Mason Greenwood will not be getting starting positions as much. But I am planning to get rid of probably Anthony Martial. I know it's a big thing, but Anthony Martial or Erling Haaland or Mason Greenwood. I think Mason Greenwood has a better potential. So that's what I'm planning to do. In terms of my transfer budget, you can see on the top right corner, I've got £127 million to spend, which is a healthy amount, but I need a lot more than that. And I'll be just throwing money at Kylian Mbappe. I'm going to get rid of more than half my squad, promote the youth and bed them in. I'm going to ask for more stuff from the Manchester United board. Let's hope they give. There you go. They've actually asked for it. Jens Lehmann. Okay, so those of you who need some recommendation for staff, Jens Lehmann is a good coach. He's a very good technical attacking coach. Yes, he's a goalkeeper as well, but he's free. He's available. He asked for under 18s coach, but I'm going to give him a straight United coach. I can get 2 more coaches in, and Jens Lehmann is one. And I believe I do need, let me see my coachings. I believe I do want to get a defensive coach, because ultimately I like to have 2 coaches for each category, and that is always my goal. Always my goal. So I'm gonna look for a defensive coach. I do have a couple of coaches in mind, but I forgot how to spell the name, but they will definitely come up. So defending, mental, tactical, determination, technical. I don't think mental is really needed, but I hope they pop up. Pop. Yo Ashi, how you doing, buddy? Long time. Hope you are well. How's your work going, guys? Okay, defensive coach. Actually, let me know if the sounds are okay. The music background, is it too low? Is my voice synced? I had a bit of a problem starting up. John says Theo Hernandez. I will look at all the transfers a bit. Just give me 2 minutes, guys. Then I'll start looking at players, because I do want to get a defensive coach. Now, where the hell is defensive coach? Okay, Renato Baldi. Defending 15, tactical 16, determination 16, motivate 15. He looks like the player I want. Plus Italian as well. Can't go wrong with Italians, right? Italian defensive coaches, can't go wrong with them at all. So first signing. Delhi is the one that I want. Excuse me. But Mbappe is the one that I will add as chasing. Kylian Mbappe. Something stuck on my throat. But before I kind of get him, I'm gonna declare an interest, just to make it easy for me later on. Theo Hernandez, I'll have a look at it, John. Theo Hernandez. Oh, thanks Ash for the feedback. So Theo Hernandez, oh wow, he's a decent left back. He's actually a good left back. Good shout that. Good shout that. Theo Hernandez or Ben Chilwell, guys. Theo Hernandez or Ben Chilwell. So let's compare the two guys. So Ben Chilwell, he's better in defending, but Theo Hernandez seems to me he's better in terms of physical side of things, pace, attacking. Going forward, it seems to me Theo Hernandez is better, but on the defensive side, it does seem like Ben Chilwell is better. Theo, they're both pretty much the similar age. Sir Wilsley, yes sir, I will be signing Matthias De Ligt, and I'm very comfortable, very comfortable. But I don't know. I'm not too much of a fan of Harry Maguire. I know it's probably a crime to say that, but I might move on Harry Maguire, if you know what I mean. But in terms of on my left back, Theo Hernandez or Ben Chilwell, guys. Let me know in the comments. Theo Hernandez or Ben Chilwell. Skriniar is good. I think Skriniar is one of the guys that I would love to sign. 25 years of age, but I want to build a young squad, you know, a very young squad, very young, sort of powerful squad, you can say. I do believe that De Ligt is young, obviously. Upe Dayot, Upe Camo. 21 years of age, he's already wanted. I'm going to make an inquiry for him. However, he's not going to be my priority signing. Abhishek, long time mate, long time. Abhishek, how you been? Abhishek says I should go for Chilwell. Yes, Chilwell is definitely. Let me just have a look at my screen. Actually, is everything okay? Chilwell seems like a signing. Just a quick disclaimer, guys. I'm going to be streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday this week around this time, so around 4 PM time. Follow me on Twitter at DracoEvolve to stay up to date on the streaming schedule. So if it is cancelled, I'll let you guys know. Hopefully it's not the case. Ruben Diaz is... I remember Ruben Diaz, actually. I do remember Ruben Diaz, and he is a captain's material, isn't it? He's got great determination and leadership as well. So my scouts are saying sign Diaz at whatever price. I might go for Ruben Diaz. John Upamecano. I'm going to call him Dayot. I'm not sure if I should sign Dayot or Ruben Diaz. Let me know, guys. Abhishek, I'm good, thank you. I'm good, just a little bit bored, but obviously playing Football Manager always helps. De Ligt, let's go for it. Let's start putting in the package for Matthias De Ligt. Let's start from the back. So he's valued at £40 million. My scouts are saying he's going to be 58 to 116 million pound. Now, as you guys know, I do use the monthly payment option to inflate the budget even more and have a higher chance of signing these players, but also not denting my current transfer budget, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna offer £30 million up front and add in monthly installments of 3 installments. Let's test the water. 3 installments of £50 million, costing me £16.6 million. So let's suggest it. Let's see what they say. Okay, there we go. They want £80 million in 3 installments, but £41 million up front. Yeah, £40 million. Let's make an offer. So total, it brings up to £120 million, but technically I haven't spent £120 million, even if it does appear in the history, in the transfer windows. For example, I'll give you guys an example, and I did get that question asked to me a lot in the past. How do I afford that much? But Florentino Luis, for example, he costed me £35 million in total. However, I paid in installments. I paid like £10 million up front or whatever. But another one. Okay, Joshua Kimmich. It cost me £63 million. I believe I paid like, I don't know, I think £30 million up front and about 30 or whatever million pound over 3 years. But obviously they include the total amount. Naeem says don't know about Diaz, but Upamecano seems a better option. Sir Weasley says, what players have you sold? Okay, so on my first season, which I skipped, but before I skipped, I sold a lot of players. So I'm going to give you guys a transfer history. So you can see I have sold, obviously these are from before. I sold Jesse Lingard, Andres Pereira so far, and Nemanja Matic. Obviously Dalot is out on launch, so 3 players I got rid of. You can safely say these are the deadwoods. The next batch of deadwood is about to get sold, so I'm gonna sell Sergio Romero just to free up some wages, because I'm gonna get Dean Henderson back. I'm gonna sell, definitely, as Ash said, offer Phil Jones a contract of 200k over 6 years, right? But that's your type of player, Ash. But no, I'm gonna sell him. Don't need him, just to free up some money. Dan James, unfortunately, he's not my thing. I'm going to sell him off. You guys might hate me, but Dan James will make way for Jadon Sancho. And I'm not talking about rotation. I'm planning to use Mason Greenwood up front, on the right, that sort of thing. So Dan James for me does not feature in my plans. Tuan Zabi does. He's a monster thing. I'm going to keep him as a backup option on the centre back. Luke Shaw, unfortunately, I'm going to get rid of. I just don't think he's suitable enough for me. But selling Luke Shaw will probably mean I'll end up signing a left back, depending on the budget. Scott McTominay definitely keep. Bruno Fernandes is there, obviously. Mata, unfortunately, I'm going to get rid of. Need to free up as much wages as possible, because the players I'm planning to sign, Mbappe, De Ligt and Sancho, will require a lot of wages to be cleared up. So I'm going to get rid of the deadwood, promote a bit of youth, and I will also show you guys what youth players I have bought through that will be coming into the first team. So there'll be a bit of a balance. You guys might raise an eyebrow in me saying I'm going to sell this guys, such as Dan James, but trust me, just wait it out. Let me just go through some of the comments. Abhishek says, would you set a new streaming account for Facebook gaming as well? I do have a Facebook page, if that makes sense. So you can follow me on Facebook as well, or add me as a friend. That's for my gaming Facebook. Unfortunately, it's not even appearing. I should have I can't really restart, isn't it? Because I'm streaming, so I'll do it tomorrow, where everything will be appearing on the screen. Let's see other comments. Naeem says, better have Tuanzebe instead of Jones in the squad. Agree, 100%. I like your thinking. John says, look at Diot's pace. The opposition in the Premier League play the ball over your head a lot. 100% agree. Actually, that's a good thing. Actually, Diot. Let me see if it's pacey. Agility, acceleration is not that great. Pace is actually fantastic. That's the reason why probably I'll end up signing Diot, because you make a very good comment. The amount of times I have been frustrated in the Premier League because of a simple ball over the top and defense is split wide open. Because if I'm going to sign De Ligt hasn't got the greatest of pace, you can see. So having someone complement that is absolutely important. Ruben Diaz is a player I think I want to sign as well, but again, he's not pacey, as you can see. However, mentally he's such an awesome player. But I 100% agree with John. Good shout that, mate. Really appreciate that. But it's going to be Diot and De Ligt is going to be my partnership. Facebook has released a new app which is similar to Twitch. I haven't looked at it, buddy, but I probably will have a look at it straight after this stream. I do plan to stream until the summer transfer window is over. So De Ligt I've made a bid off, so I'm gonna put that under the bed. I'm not expecting De Ligt to agree straight away. It does take time. It takes up to July before he considers negotiating with me, so bear with me, guys. But the one player that I will definitely take is obviously the striker of the moment, Erling Haaland. How can I not take him? He has a release clause of £65 million. I'm going to activate that. Unfortunately, you can't really negotiate with Borussia Dortmund in terms of paying overtime, etc, etc. So I'm just going to activate that, which means £65 million will be taken straight away out of my account, and hence why I hope to make space, getting rid of players, really. Eric Bailly, unfortunately, his time has come to an end at United. I'm not going to keep him on. So I've made a bid for Haaland and who else? De Ligt. Diot is one. I'm probably going to make a bid for him as well. Not probably, I will. Have I already made a bid for him? Oh, I made an inquiry for him. Silly me. Okay, so they want, his release clause is £84 million. Guaranteed they're going to ask for £84 million straight up. So I'm going to sweeten the deal of adding £15 million up front. See what I can do of adding 3 installments over 3 years of £50 million. And let's suggest terms. So there you go. They've negotiated. They want £23 million up top. I can do that. I'm just going to kind of put that down a little bit. Squeeze as much pennies as possible. Okay, fair play. So the overall transfer is £84 million, but obviously it's something different. So Diot, De Ligt, Haaland has been offered, well, made to offer. In terms of the youngsters, guys, before I continue, youth is important for me, and I do plan to bring on a few youth. Ryan Chekri, so for those of you who has not heard of him, wonderful player. In my first season I signed him for £16 million. I think Jude Bellingham is going to be another case, but watch out for this guy. He can play on the wings, on the left, middle and right. You can see, and he's got either foot. He's 16 years of age. I'm going to promote him to a senior team, but I'm not going to play him as much because I'm going to make him available for the youth team, but have him mentored by someone else. But he's one to watch out for, definitely. Hence why me getting rid of Dan James to make way for Sancho, but his backup will be Ryan Chekri. And of course, if you guys haven't heard, Hannibal Mejbri, look at that. 17 years of age, one of the wonder kids of this game, and he's going to be promoted up because me selling the likes of Mata, etc. I'm gonna trim the squad to bare bones and then top it up with my youth players. It's as simple as that. I'm gonna have just 11 players, probably out of 11 players, 4 or 5 players of subs, and include the rest as youth. I'm not gonna include Hugo Worth yet because I don't believe I'm okay at the striking position. Now I'm gonna go back to the under 23s, and you guys probably guessed it. I'm definitely gonna include James Garner as another midfield option. Bleach guy, how are you, mate? You good? Long time. Hope you are well. As you can see, I've started my United save. Dean Henderson goes up to goalkeeping backup, as well as Garner. Where the hell is Garner? Am I blind? Is he in under 18s? He can't be in under 18s. Garner? James Garner. I know I haven't sold him. 100% I haven't sold him. There we go. James Garner, under 23s. You can see what a prospect he is as well. And he can play in the midfield. So a good 2 backup options for Pogba and Bruno Fernandes will come directly from my youth. James Garner and Mejbri. That way I don't have to spend, you know. Let me not make him available for loan. So good tip, guys, and they are good prospects. So I'm using a blend of my own youth system as well as spending money. Another youth player probably I'll look at is probably on the left side, but it is turning out to be a young squad. I'm about to do something really naughty that I'm sure a lot of you won't appreciate, which is to sell Fred. Unfortunately, he does not fit into my plans. As much of a player that he's been in form in real life, for me, I'd rather give an opportunity to Mejbri and Garner. If it means me selling Fred to give these guys an opportunity of more game time, so be it. So be it. What are plans for Rashford? John says, my plan normally. Okay, so let me go back to my tactics. On the left side, I'll definitely have Jadon Sancho. On the right side here, I'll definitely have Mbappe. Up front, Haaland, right? Rashford is going to rotate among these players. So essentially, I'll have 2 players for each position. So Rashford will get plenty of game times, along with Mason Greenwood, who will rotate with Erling Haaland at top. And also Mason Greenwood can play on the left and right. And don't forget that I do have Ryan Chekri who can do the same thing. So I have 3 players on the bench who are, one is already near enough world class, which is Rashford, but you got 2 breakthrough prospects coming in who can cause a lot of damage. And these 3 positions I have 6 players for. So there we go. That's my plans for Rashford. Okay, so I'm gonna move on, guys, to the next day. I think I've got the coaches I wanted, the 2 extra coaches I wanted. I've made bids, successful bids for 3 players. I do believe Delete, I have plenty of experience, guys. Delete will reject right straight away, but he will accept it eventually. But I get confident on 2 other players. Jadon Sancho and Mbappe is more of players that will take the whole summer to sign, and I need to clear a lot of these players to get more funding. Who knows, I might even get rid of Pogba. I hope I don't want to, because Pogba and Bruno Fernandes in this game is magnificent. But moving on. So Haaland's offer has been accepted. I'm gonna try my best to mess around with his wages because I don't want to pay him too much. He wants 245k. I'm gonna go up to probably 185. This is important, guys. The signing on fee is extremely important. Go as low as possible, because the signing on fee, the more you give to the player, the more it itches your well, eats away at your transfer budget. And I need a lot of transfer budget, right? So let's suggest Thames. So he's still not budging, because guess who's his agent is? Lucas Heblock. But we know who's his agent is, or who's representing him. Just as an appetizer, is always good to have a sell on fee percentage profit of 50%. So if you sell him next season for £100 million, he'll get £50 million out of it. But really and honestly, he's like 20 years old. Are you gonna sell him next season, or are you gonna sell him until his value drops so much, until in his 30s? They always seem to accept it. As you can see, he's accepted it straight away. Wages has not been is good. I'm not paying any signing on fee. Done. Bish bosh bash. That's how it's done, ladies and gents. So Romero has been offered. I'm just going to accept everything. I need to get rid of, trim my wages. Phil Jones, £17.25 million for Phil Jones. Again, accept it. Dan James, I'm going to accept all the £19 million bids. That's the highest I can get. Reject the £11 million and the £13 million. Shaw, £22 million by Watford. Going to get rid of him. Mata, again, £12 million here. Norwich, Sheffield United. What I'm going to do... Also, it's important, guys, that you ask the boss, well, your boss technically, let me just get an affiliate club profile in another country. Okay, they don't want to do it, that's fine. But always ask to, get your finances up, increase percentage of transfer revenue. It should be 100%. I really can't. Okay, they're not budging. So normally they set at 90%. So whatever players you sell it for, you can see 90% up on the top right. Whatever percent, you'll always get 90% back, but the 10% is always missing. Mata, why am I? Okay. Okay. Bailly and Fred, nobody's offered him. Let's get rid of. I need to tell them, you need to find your way out, mate, because you are not gonna you are not gonna be staying at my club. Okay, so delete offer has been accepted, but before I go in, he's not going to be willing to talk. As you can see, he's not willing to talk at all. So you have to wait for him a little bit more. I think around the July time, he is more likely to talk with you. And also, there is an international, well, the World Cup is going on, 2020. Well, Euros technically, sorry, not World Cup. Euros is going on in 2020. And some of the players that are involved in the Euros will definitely not be... willing to talk, such as the Mbappe's and delete, so you just gotta wait. So Upek, Diot's agent, well, they have accepted Diot's offer. I'm just gonna sign him up again, get rid of the signing on fee, and see what he says. He still wants it, but I don't want to give him anything. Oh no, we're gonna haggle until you accept me. There we go, he's accepted it. 85k is not too bad, considering the fact that I am going to be getting rid of Lindelof. Lindelof, should I get rid of him? Because I got Twanzebe. I'll wait a little bit. I do have Twanzebe. I'll wait just a little bit. So there you have it, guys. Erling Haaland is Erling Haaland is willing to join Manchester United, and it's the most easiest transfer as a United, as a person managing Manchester United in Football Manager. Erling Haaland is a must get, and he's the easiest player to sign in the game that is on top tier. Easiest. Make sure you go for him. Bish bosh bash. £66 million will be deducted from my transfer budget, unfortunately, but accept. There we go. We have a Haaland. Mata deals falls through. Aww. Because Norwich apparently getting a takeover. Okay, so let's go to training and mentoring. I always sort this up. It's the details, guys. And I do have in the attacking position all the attacking players there. Oh, I forgot it. The transfer window hasn't opened up. But anyway, in the goalkeeper position, I'm going to put Dean Henderson. In the midfield position, I have wing backs and midfield in one position. Is this guys and Ryan Chakray to be in the attacking position. So they're in a pool of players. I'm going to leave this. You can see I've created that. It's custom. I don't deal with training, but I do deal with mentoring. Let me just quickly check some of these. Okay. So Sheffield United had come back with a £7 million offer for Mata. I'm going to get rid of him because I need to clear the wage budget as much as I can. That's my first coach that's coming in, my defensive coach, an Italian, and obviously my attacking coach, Jens Lehmann. I will show you guys how good he is in terms of his stars. So where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Am I blind? Okay, I must be blind. There we go. Let's sort him out in here. Okay, where is Jens Lehmann? Jeez, I am blind, aren't I? There we go. There he is. So he's a 4-star in a tactical position. So which will mean, as you can see, I have 2 for each position, except the goalkeeper. I should really get. Bleach Guy says, on my United save, I bought in Sancho and Ndidi. 2 positions United need. We different managers up front for me. Rashford, Marshall. Okay, yeah. I mean, Ndidi is a good player. I just prefer. What do you call it? Where is he? I'm so blind today. I've actually lost him, which is embarrassing. There we go, he's at the top. I do prefer Florentino Luis, only because he's also younger and he's an absolute monster. And I do believe that he costs much less than Ndidi. How much did you sign Ndidi for? Let's have a look at Ndidi. Wilfred Ndidi. He's good. He's definitely good. But he's how much are you signing for? It's gonna cost me $1, but that's why I don't intend to get him. On my save, I bought in Sancho, Ndidi, and Haaland. Good choices. And Bleach Guy, same thing, mate. Sancho is a fantastic player. Haaland is a monster of a player. As an advice, maybe to Bleach Guy, get rid of Martial and put in Erling Haaland. He will just cause havoc. And then rotate him with Mason Greenwood. You've got a striker right there who can easily rotate in and out. So he'll be very good. There we go. £60 million for NDD is a lot of money. I did not plan to, because I spent only £35 million for Florentino Luis, and he's younger. He seems like a better prospect for me. But NDD is also a very good player. He's Premier League proven as well. But it's my choice. I think Luis for me is definitely a choice, and I think him being cheaper is also good. Also, guys, I do understand that Aaron Wan-Bissaka is a monster, is good, but if he gets injured, who's your right back? Dalot, you can say, but he's not good enough for me. I did end up getting Kimmich. The 2 reasons why I got Kimmich: he is a monster on a right back position, but also he can play in a defensive position as well. So if there is in the middle of a season where it's just a disaster, injuries, everything, I can always move him around, rotate him around. Kimmich is versatile like that, and we all know how good Kimmich is. He's one of the best players in the world in his positions, and I managed to get him, guys, and he's easily attainable. So if you have the budget, if you need a right back, stroke defensive midfielder, stroke midfield central midfielder, Kimmich is, I'm sure I don't have to make no introduction to Kimmich. John says, I honestly think Haaland is a cheat, 100%, but don't say that. Just keep it quiet. Otherwise, Sports Interactive might nerf him down. But we keep Haaland as it is. Martial's your guy. Understand, Martial's is fantastic. In fact, when I let the computer run the game, you can see Martial has scored 34 goals. So brilliant. But I prefer Martial to score 50-60 goals in the first season, which means I can sell him for higher, because I prefer an Mbappe coming in and an Haaland coming in. But that's how I do it. But any other recommendation, guys? Oh, yes. Another centre back to look out for is this guy, Edson Alvarez. He's a monster as well. You can see he's decent on the pace. He can play on the right back. He can play in defensive position as well, and he comes on a pretty cheap as well. Let me know. I'm gonna leave this up there for a few seconds, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. What you think of Edson Alvarez? What do you think of him? Remember, his tackling is off the charts. His anticipation is very good. His positioning is good. His pace is decent. But let me know what you think. And another thing, sorry guys, is you can get him on a cheap. His wages is not that great as well, so you can easily have him as a rotation. And he's already comes with a trait, which is marks opponent tightly. That's my favorite trait, mate, as a defender. I'm gonna make an inquiry anyway. But yeah, he's another player you can definitely look at. Mata, goodbye Mata. Mata's gone. There we go. First sale of the summer, I believe. Koulibaly, yes, he's good, but my philosophy is actually building a younger squad. So Koulibaly is 28. He's gonna turn 29 this season, unfortunately. So hence why most of my players, apart from Paul Pogba and Bruno Fernandes, will end up being less than 22, 23 years old. I think Kimmich is one. I'm not counting the goalkeepers, by the way, but majority of my players will be. But there we go. Edson Alvarez, Bleach Guy says looks good. Consider him, buddy, and he's going to be a good partnership if you stick with Harry Maguire. I think Harry Maguire, if you stick with him and get rid of Lindelof, then good. But however, pace-wise, you're looking at not so great. Can you put them in Discord recommendation? Yes, of course, Bleach Guy, 100%. I'll put them in, and as always, guys, I'm just gonna put the Discord link up for you guys. If anyone wants to come in, drop in the Discord. We tend to have some Discord chats going on. I'm trying to build a community on Discord, Football Manager community as well. I'm just gonna put it up on the chat now, so do consider it, and I will carry on from there. But Edson Alvarez, let me just put it on the Discord as well for Bleach Guys, so that he can have a look at him. Where is it? Where is Football Manager? Where is Football Manager? Player recommendations. Edson Alvarez. He's in Ajax. There we go. Put it up there. Okay. I am gonna get rid of Lindelof. I'm gonna get rid of Harry Maguire, only because I'm signing Diot and potentially Delete. I need the funds. Where is? I am absolutely blind today. I'm gonna get rid of Lindelof as well. Just hear me out, guys. Just wait. Just wait about half an hour and you'll see the squad. Right now, you guys probably scratching your head like, what is he doing? Is he mad? Does he know how to play the game? Just relax. I've got like thousands of hours into this game. Maybe you should save your funds for Sancho and Mbappe. Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing. Hence why the mass exodus in players. Arsenal have come in and offered me £28 million for Lindelof, which I'm going to accept. Arsenal also offered £28 million for Maguire. Yes, we're going to make a bit of a loss with Maguire, but that's before my save. Man United signed Maguire. I don't really care. Jones is going to go off. And it's not just about the fee I'm racking up, it's also about the wage structure, because I need to get rid of these wages, because Sancho will command a huge wage along with Delete and also Mbappe. So I'm trying to clear as much wages as possible. I'm taking a huge risk, but we'll see. Harry Kane, he's decent as well, if you're looking for a left-sided player. And you guys will probably have noticed that I'm not prioritizing that much on a left-sided player, even though I've sold off Luke Shaw pretty much. Left-sided will only be covered by me after all the transfer window has closed, I want to see what's my budget left. Probably use that budget to buy a left side. I'm not also worried because in my youth squad, I'll show you if I can see it, I do have 2 good prospects on the left side. Sorry, in my under 23 squad, sorry, and I've already done that. Is Ethan Laird, who can play on the right side, but I can tell him on the left side. But Reece Devine as well, who's decent. Probably not a world beater, but someone that can easily cover left side and deputise for Brandon Williams. But Ethan Laird is another solid signing, solid player who can play on the left side. I've also got Diego Dalot, who can play on the left side as well, and I'm going to train him up. Hence why I'm not too concerned about the left back position, although I would love to sign a Ben Chilwell or Theo Hernandez, but that will depend on the budget I have after I've signed Mbappe, Sancho and Matthias de Ligt. So there we go, we say goodbye to Shaw, £18 million. So finances, £102 million still to spend. Ajax are demanding £76 million for Edson Alvarez. I'll tell them to piss off, because I'm not paying £76 million for Edson Alvarez. No, I can probably negotiate and bring in through the use of paying in installments, but that will come at a later time. Alex Telles for left back. Yes, he's another player. My knowledge on left backs are probably not that great. Yes, great stuff. I think the age does put me off. He's going to be 28, but I'm going to scout him regardless. He looks like a decent, well, he looks like a good player actually, but it's going to cost quite a lot actually, I think, to get him. How much did you sign him, if you did sign him, buddy? Which guy? Martial, 25 by 17 goal contribution. Yeah. Martial's a decent player. He gets you a lot of goals. As you can see in my save, 50 games, 34 goals, 5 assists. He's been a monster, but I'm going to hold on to him, then sell him when I need the funds. So there you go. Diot has been signed for £20.5 million. You guys all know that the overall fee is £84 million by used installments, which means only £20 million will be taken out of my £103 million budget, which gives me a lot of maneuverability in the transfer window for the current budget. Chilwell, yes, Chilwell it is. Dan James is going, and Romero. The reason why I kind of sell Romero is because I really want to utilize Dean Henderson. He's a very good keeper, plus the wages of 70k and a year left on his contract, which will mean let me just cash in on him a bit more. But yeah, there we go. Jadon Sancho. So let's make an inquiry about him. Make an inquiry. Let's see what he has to say. Dortmund will come back with £100 million, I think. So Maguire to Arsenal for £25.5 million, obviously because 10% is taken by the board, but it's necessary. So Chelsea has made an offer for Ruben Diaz. So Liverpool have made an offer for Dybala for £70 million. Alex Sandro is a monster of a left back as well. Fred, I'll accept the £7.5 million offer. McTominay, no chance. I'm going to keep McTominay because I need him. He is my backup defensive midfielder to Florentino Luis. I rotate Florentino Luis with McTominay a lot. Lindelof have gone to Arsenal, and they've signed both my centre backs. Arsenal. Don't really care. So I've got £155 million in my kitty right now. That's after the signing of Haaland and Diot. So you can see a bit of a picture opening up right in your head. I still have just enough to sign a couple of more world-class players, namely Sancho and De Ligt with that budget, but nowhere near to sign an Mbappe. But we'll get there. I mean, there's few more players to be sold and gotten rid of, which we'll come to. Eric Bailly, come on, dude, you gotta move from here. You know, you gotta find yourself a club. I don't need you anymore. Like, relax. There we go. £9 million Flamengo has offered Eric Bailly. I'll take him. And as always, guys, I don't care about £9 million, £5 million for players like that, because it's the wages that matter to me. Wow, Norwich has come in and said offered £29 million. Nope, for Mason Greenwood, my arse, mate. Okay, so the captain for this season, I'm gonna make it to be Bruno Fernandes. Definitely gonna be the captain. I don't care about anyone else. So there we go. £97 million is what Borussia Dortmund won for Jadon Sancho. This guy says I don't sell players unless they do bad. Unfortunately, I'm slightly the opposite. So Martial did fantastic for me this season, but I'd rather have a Haaland. And that's how I do it. Okay, so I'm going to use a tactic again. As you guys know, I'm going to use the installment, playing £20 million up front. 50. Let's see what they say. They still want £97 million. I'm going to reject the offer. I'm going to wait a couple of days and come back with a different offer and see what they say, you know. Okay, let's go back for a Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho. Transfer, make an offer. Gonna up it to £30 million and give an installment worth for £50 million. Suggest it. They still want 90. Like, jeez, man. Like, relax, man. Let me go back again. Gonna up the offer. Transfer, make an offer. Okay, cancel offer. Let's wait another day. How much did you guys sign Jadon Sancho for, by the way? Or was it a straight up cash that you guys paid? Any tips to sign him for the cheapest possible value? I'm gonna offer them £40 million this time. Surely they'll accept it. They want close to £97 million, right? So that will bring the total offer of the value to £90 million. Let me suggest. Okay, there you go. Accepted. Make an offer. Sancho's offer has been accepted for a total value of £90 million, but I'm paying only £40 million. Let's further minimize the damage because he wants £11 million on signing on fee. I'm going to lower the wages to 220. Sell on fee percentage. Suggest. Bish bosh bash. Easy negotiations. It's done. Exit. £99 million. And did you pay £99 million up front, or did you use my tactics? Because I'm paying £40 million up front, which means from the £154 million, I'll only dent £40 million, which allows me to go back to Matthias de Ligt. Transfer, make an offer. I think they're gonna. There we go. So there we go. De Ligt decided to chat with me. Let's see how it goes. And again, I offered him £40 million up front, which means De Ligt and Sancho I can get for a total of £80 million this summer transfer window, which is fantastic. But the problem here is, careful of this, guys. He wants me to improve my midfield. I'm okay with my midfield, mate. Everything else seems to be okay. Suggest terms. Nope. Remove and exclude. Okay. Suggest. Oh, he really wants me to improve the midfield. Okay. That has never happened to me before. Reset. Can I reset? No, I can't reset. We'll give a pay rise. How comes I cannot add his option? Will assign player £45 million up front. Which guy? Well played, mate. Well played. Will improve coaching team. Will strengthen the following area. There we go. Midfield. There we go. Happy. So I've got a promise to make on him. So he wants £375 million and £30 million up front. I'm gonna give him 250k, and sell on fee percentage is quite important to really drive down that wages. And there you go. He's no, he hasn't accept. He still doesn't. Okay, 250. Give you £5 million. See. Okay, he's a bit of a hard negotiator, isn't it? But I'm not entirely happy with this. Giving him 250k. But because I'm looking at the next contract upgrade, so if I wanna 2 years down the line, if I wanna upgrade this contract, that 250k will go up really high. it is what it is. I need a defensive partnership with Diot, and Matthias Tilly is one of the best defenders in the game. Young wonder kid in the game. I will take him no matter what. Okay, just waiting for these players to sign, then I'll know exactly how much I have, and then I can chase a Kylian Mbappe. So you can see Matthias de Ligt for £43 million. Bang. Yes, I made a promise to him that I'll improve midfielder, so it's going to upset him because I'm not going to sign a midfielder at all. I've never actually faced that problem. I faced the problem of him asking, oh, need to improve a defender or midfielder, but when I exclude and remove that from negotiations, he accepts it. But this time he's not accepting it, which was very dangerous because I didn't want to lose him straight away, because as soon as it hits July and things like that, if you go back for Matthias de Ligt again, which I've done in the past, I've done this save so many times, the problem happens is the price shoots up. So you're not going to be paying £43 million up front. You're looking at 80 million pound up front. So it's good to get him on cheap while you can. So there you go, Matthias de Ligt has signed. Ruben Diaz, the one that I wanted to sign, unfortunately has signed for Chelsea, but it's better, I think. It's better. Fred is gone. Just waiting for Sancho to come in, then I'll review my budget and chase Kylian Mbappe. What happened to the music, guys? No, don't pause. Don't pause the music. Okay, so Bailly has rejected Flamengo. Stupid. Just go. Like, you're not wanted, dude. Like, you just go. Just don't specify. Just go. Just go. There you go. Sancho for £41.5 million. Bish bosh bash. Okay, now we're gonna look at my budget straight after this. So we have signed Sancho. Jadon Sancho is officially at my club. So I'm gonna sort the training, mentoring, put them in the rightful position. So goalkeeper and defensive central defenders are in one mold. So Matthias de Ligt and Diot. And obviously I've signed the attackers in Jadon Sancho and Erling Haaland. There we go. Mind you, one good thing is that I'll be, when Igalo goes away, 99k will come out. And if you guys are thinking, how the hell am I going to sign Kylian Mbappe with just £80 million to spend? You guys forget that I have more deadwoods at my disposal. Who are these deadwoods? You're going to find out just about now. So my deadwoods: Chris Smalling, he's still on loan, remember. Alexis Sanchez, still on loan. And I'm sure there's another one. And Marcus Rojo, still on loan. So let me call him from loan. Okay. So there you go. 3 deadwoods in my squad still. 3 people that I can get money out of. And obviously selling a couple of players here and there. Bailly is one. John says, set up your tactic. I've done my tactic. This is my tactic. 4-1-3-1. 4-1-3-2 is my tactic. This is what I'm going to play. Let me know in the comments below. Do you guys want me to start putting players in the positions that I'm going to play now, or should I wait a little bit? Oh, Mike. How are you, mate? Unfortunately, your chat is not appearing on the screen. So Mike, I believe, has joined in from Mixer, because I am streaming on Mixer, DLive and Twitch. On the top left corner of the screen, normally the chat window comes up so everyone can see and communicate with each other depending on what different platforms. Unfortunately, it hasn't loaded up yet, which is super annoying again. But Mike has inquired about my Salford City safe. Unfortunately, unfortunately, on Friday I streamed and I got sacked and I just gave up on it because it was a bit much for me. It was stressing me out. I needed to go back to Manchester United. Maybe in the next few months I'll go back to another save, you know, just swap around between Manchester United and another team, because I've gained a lot of experience managing a lower league club. So it's been fantastic. And I've been good, mate. I hope you're well. Hope you are safe as well. John from YouTube says, yes, we do. So you're answering for a lot of 11 people, I think, of what I've got. But if you want me to put up my players, I will. Let's sort out my first 11. What I have in my head. Okay, so the goalkeeping position is simply David De Gea. Okay, let's do it on this screen. So David De Gea is my goalkeeper, obviously. On the right back is gonna be Kimmich, and these are my first team players, by the way. Central partnership is going to be Matthias de Ligt and Diot. So that's my... And left back, I'm going to give Brandon Williams a big season this season. That's my back line. Okay. One youth player already there. Defensive position, obviously, is going to be Florentino Luis. On the right side, attacking Mezzala, it's going to be Bruno Fernandes and Paul Pogba. That looks like a solid team, guys. Right? That looks like a solid. Mike says, you have made a few signings. Yes, I have, sir. You'll see. On the left side, it's going to be Jadon Sancho. Oh, that's the right side. God, there we go. Jadon Sancho on the left side. Up front, it's going to be obviously Erling Haaland, which leaves me with one signing to make, guys, which will be the right side. And yes, you guessed it. It is Kylian Mbappe. And that will be my squad going into the foreseeable future. You can see the squad is extremely young. Bruno Fernandes and Pogba in the midfield is the eldest. But I have two players that's coming through that's going to rotate with these guys. It will be Mejbri, again from my youth, in the central midfield position. And obviously James Garner, again from my youth system. So I'm using a blend of youth with signings, young signings that is. And I've got the likes of Twanzebe to be there, Mason Greenwood, obviously Rashford to be there. So, and of course Ryan Chekri, 16 years of age. I'm gonna use him for the right side because I'm gonna use Rashford on the right side, left side. Attack and ball control. I think I'm gonna go for passing. Passing is important to me. James Garner, I'm going to put him as a deep line playmaker, defensive. So if I need to hold on to a lead, he can come on and have that experience with defensive positioning, a little bit more uptake on that training. Mejbri is definitely going to be a attack. Yes, I don't have an advanced playmaker, but when you got the likes of Mbappe, Sancho up front, and Bruno Fernandes and Pogba in those positions, advanced playmaker is not needed. So who's this? James Garner. So I'm gonna obviously that's not James Garner, Meshby. I want to increase his endurance, strength, and things like that. So I'm gonna start off with strength, give him a bit of a bite, hopefully. So I've got two youth players, guys. James Garner and Mejbri gonna be deputizing for Bruno Fernandes and Paul Pogba. On the right side, I've got Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He's not from my youth, but Twanzebe is, who's going to be deputizing in the centre-back positions. Mason Greenwood and Rashford up front, deputizing. And, of course, Scott McTominay for Florentino Luis, them two. So you can see I've used a lot of my youth players. In fact, I think about 40% of my squad is youth, which is huge. And that's important to me. Yes, I can go out and spend hundreds of £1,000,000 on Sancho or Mbappe or Florentino Luis or Kimmich or whatever, but always blend in youth. So there we go. I like it. I like playing like that. And you can clearly see if you guys joined my Salford save, it was tough. I was struggling so much. But you can clearly see I'm more home with Manchester United. I know what I'm doing. Rojo's back. I'm gonna sell him off. I know what I'm doing with Manchester United. I know who to sign. You guys remember I have kind of declared an interest in Mbappe just to turn his head, put him off a little bit. I'm going to send Pogba to promote Mbappe via the press, just to court him so that when it comes to negotiations, it will make it easy for me to sign him. Not to say he's going to be not easy, but it's going to be hard to sign at the end of the day with a lot of money. Hence why I'm clearing out a lot of players, but eventually I hope to get him. But he's not going. And last but not least, guys, I'm just waiting for Alexis Sanchez and Chris Smalling to come back so I can sell them off and see how much I get before going in big for Mbappe. Florentino Luis, yes, Mike says Luis from Benfica. Yes, I did sign him on my first season. So what I did in my first season is I didn't play it. I just signed a couple of players, sold a couple of players, and let the computer play, because I wanted to start from this year's summer in real life, you can say. So hence why I let the computer kind of run the game, and I didn't even play a single game. I finished third in the league, Liverpool and Man City being above me. And I did. Florentino Luis is one of the players I signed for £35 million from Benfica. He's my defensive midfielder. I'm sure you'd agree he's a monster in this game. And you can see for those of you just joining in, you can see on the bottom side that it says road to the Premier League. There is a timer that I've set up. So if you joined previous streams that I did on Manchester United long back, I did have timers to not count down, but to count up until I win the Premiership. I think that would be good to see like how many hours of game time it takes me to win the Premier League with Manchester United. And once I have won the league with Manchester United, I'm going to add another timer to winning the Champions League. Once I've won that, winning the double, then treble, and see where the timers go and how long it takes me to achieve these fiats in the game. Something easy I've started. Heartbeat sensor. So it's not on me today, but I used to stream a lot with the heartbeat sensor, because you can see something like FM Manager does stress me out a lot. So you can see my heart rate going up and down with games being played. So that will be implemented next week again. Again, this week I plan to stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday at 4 PM UK time, roughly for an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on how I feel, because there's no point me streaming game for 3, 4, 5 hours if I'm not enjoying it, and I'm sure you guys will appreciate that. Let's start Mbappe. Okay, I've waited long enough. Let's see what they say. Okay, I'm gonna offer them £120 million, and as always, guys, you gotta go for him, and you just gotta go for him. It takes a long time. If I can't sign him, fair play, I can't sign him, but I'm gonna use up as much financial muscle as possible to lure PSG to at least negotiate with me. So minimum league goals, if he scores 50 goals, I'll give you another £50 million. This has brought up the total to £320 million. Let's make an offer, see where we go from here. Mike says that would be cool, the heartbeat sensor. Yes, I had it before in my streams when I was doing my Manchester United streams, and mate, it was fun, you can say. I was playing against Liverpool and everything, and it was a lot of fun. The heartbeat sensor does fluctuate. So you can see they have accepted a £270 million offer for Kylian Mbappe, which will eventually rise to £320 million. You guys can see it. I do have the funds to sign him. Unfortunately, he doesn't want to talk right now. I'm going to ask Pogba to endorse the move, only because I think he's in the in international duties at the moment. So I tend to wait until July, but I know how much PSG really want, in and around £300 million mark for me to negotiate. So I have better sort of understanding when I do eventually go back and hard negotiate that this is the amount I'm willing to give. Sometimes in my saves it does change, so they do demand an extra £100 million from nowhere, which I use to put it under installments, you can say. But let's see. Frankie de Jong is my dream midfield signing. Unfortunately, ever since the new patch went live, it's impossible for me to sign him. I mean, Barca do not negotiate at all for me to sign Frankie de Jong. He's an absolute monster. He's a baller. But maybe I'll give it a try next season. He's still young. Let's see. So the loan players have returned. I have no use for Timothy Fosu-Mensah. Definitely one player that I would get rid of. They haven't returned just yet. Strange. Let's continue. So Spurs have in my save they have sacked Jose Mourinho. Surprisingly, they have hired Ancelotti as manager. Okay, season expectations. Let's see. So they want me to reach the Champions League quarterfinals minimum. Premier League, just a qualification for the Champions League, which puts a lot less pressure on me. FA Cup and Carabao Cup semi-finals. Yeah. My main aim is to win the league. Even if I get knocked out of the Champions League in the first group stage, that's fine as long as I win the league. So when do these three return for me to sell? Okay, Tuanzebe wants a new contract. I'm definitely going to give him a new contract. I think he deserves a new contract. Okay, that's fine. Then another player I do look at times, Igalo's going, thank God, is actually Kai Havertz. I did do a video on my YouTube channel about him today, so go and check it out if you get a chance, which is Draco Evolve, the YouTube channel. Bit for advertisement before I talk about the player. You can see he's a monster as well, Kai Havertz. He does cost a lot of money. I got other priorities, but he's one of the people that I end up signing in my central midfield position, even though I've got Ghana and Mejbri. But I'll rotate it around. Rojo, bye Rojo. How much wages? 110k he was earning. Chelsea have signed Sané. Bloody hell. So I've got 85 million pound. I need to reach hard cash of roughly 120 million pound, because normally that's what PSG want up front, in and around that mark, before they even accept any negotiations, or they even look at different types of package. But really and truly, on the right side, I don't see any other players. Jaffley is another one, a wonderful player. I don't sign him yet. Aside from Mbappe for me, because you can see my squad is almost complete with depth as well. So I've got good number of stars already, or youngsters coming in that adds depth to the squad, which is fantastic. I have an assistant manager for a reason. Just sort that out. Sort that out. Diot is injured. Jeez. Oh, 1 to 2 days. That's fine. Thank God. But I might need to look into both the central. So Matthias Telly and Diot. I might give Diot to be, because the quality in Matthias Telly is so high. Swap that around there. Okay. But let me know, do you give me some ideas? Do you have any wonder kids that you can give me advice for? Like I'm looking at 16, 17, 18, 19-year-old in the game. One that's come in and made a huge impact for you guys. Do let me know. I'll have a look at him live on stream and take it from there, and see if he's good enough to be in my squad. I'm sure he's good enough if he's good enough to be in yours. Wow, what's this? A lot of players, a lot of coaches' contract is expired. Didn't I set up my director of football to deal with all this? This is just a pain. Let me just, while you guys think of the players for recommendations for me, let me just put in all these contractual obligations, you can say, because I don't want to lose any of my coaches. As always, guys, in the first season, I sorted out my coaches. I've signed a few coaches, so it's important to me that the backroom staff is absolutely of top notch. What? Ah, head physio. So I need a head physio now. This guy doesn't want to sign a contract. I have to be very careful pressing walk away at the same time. Like, geez, man, why is that button straight after offer contract button? It's like click, click, and whoa, I messed up. Because once you mess up with your staff, they're not agreeing to anything, mate. They're so. With the scouting and everything, I let my chief scout and director of football to deal with it. And I recommend you guys checking out Luis Campos of Leo as a director of football. He's an absolute monster. It certainly makes scouting so much easier for you. So he's definitely a director of football that I definitely sign. He discovered the likes of Mbappe, etc, etc. So okay, I'm just gonna instruct director of football. Pogba trigger extension. Now I'm not quite sure. I might even end up selling Pogba. Just Alexis Sanchez is back. 400k a week, dude. It's eating up my wages, man. Get out of my club. Smalling, unfortunately, bye bye. And Timothy Fosu Mensah. I have no use for him. I can get a decent amount for him. Use it towards Mbappe. I keep saying Mbappe. It'll be very awkward if I can't sign Mbappe, right? £8.5 million from Lokomotiv Moscow for Sanchez. I'll take that. £28 million from AC Milan. For Smalling, I'll definitely take that. Timothy for Simonsa, yeah, just enough to get rid of him. Ryan Gravenberch and Jude Bellingham, right? They're decent player. Signing, he does play predominantly in the midfield position. Let me make an inquiry for him. Signing him will mean maybe I have to get rid of James Garner. Also Jude Bellingham, isn't it? What a talent he is, this fella. Let me scout him as well. He's an absolute monster of a talent. He can play in quite a few positions. I might sign him. John says, and do not sell Pogba. I think I've kind of triggered you there, John, because you can see what I'm capable of, what I can get rid of, and I don't even bat an eye. But yeah, I agree with you. I think Pogba is such a exciting player. Abhishek says Karamoko Dembele. Karamoko, I do remember him. He's from Celtic, right? Karamoko Dembele. There we go. Let me scout him for good measure. So I assume these players are the ones that made a huge impact in your team. Like for John, Ryan Gravenberch did, and for Abhishek, Dembele did. In what way did they, for example, Ryan Gravenberch, what role do you use him for? Same with Dembele, where do you play him, and how so has he made an impact? Let's go for Mbappe. Mbappe again. It is the 1st of July. Let's try Mbappe. If I need to squeeze out another £100 million, then selling Pogba is the only logical way of getting Mbappe. As much as you probably hate me for it. Although my YouTube thumbnail has the Pogba and Bruno Fernandes, so it'd be strange for me to sell him. I'll try my best not to sell him. Real Madrid have come in and made an offer of £38 million for Pogba. My arse, mate. That will definitely mess up Pogba's mind, because he's gonna want to look to go. James Rodriguez, he's available for a free transfer, guys. What do you guys think? For a free transfer, for a freebie, what do you guys think? Should I go for him? But going for him means less game time for Rashford, Mason Greenwood and Ryan Shaqiri. Let me know your thoughts. So they want £40.5 million for Ryan Gravenberch. Okay, fair place. Eduardo Camavinga is one of the best midfielders. I completely forgot about him. He is one of the best midfielders in the game. 17 years of age, guys. I highly recommend signing him. You can see his stats. He's a left footer as well, which helps to balance the team. But again, if I had the money, I would definitely sign him. I'm willing to wait for him. It's fine. If I had the money, I'm definitely for the midfield position. Sign him and get rid of Scott McTominay, because he can be much better than Scott McTominay. And him being so young, I can mold him for different positions. But yeah, Eduardo Camavinga. Remember that name. Pogba, there we go. Discuss issue with Pogba. Okay, okay, so if I want to win the Champions League, if you can offer me assurances that I can promise you that we can achieve this season, will be okay. Let's keep him happy. That I can promise you that I'm gonna achieve it this season. Realistically, I'm probably not, but I need to keep him happy for this season. I need him to perform. Come next season, he's gonna be like, oh, you haven't won the Champions League, I want to go. Fair enough, go. I'll get some money out of you, because you're clearly not going to sign a contract. Obviously, if I win the Champions League, brilliant, but you can't have it all, right? My aim is the Premier League. I want to push the Premier League this season as much as I can. So there we go, guys. Mbappe has been rejected. I'm gonna add a few fees. Bonus, okay, bonus upon completing the Premier League. That's a lot to ask. £120 million. Board is looking to, let me talk to the board. Okay, they're happy for the transfer to go ahead. It's just a matter of I don't want to get him on loan, give him away from loan. Oh, Matthias Henrique for 12 million. Oh, wow. Matthias Henrique, guys, is only £12 million. Making inquiry. Dalot, I'm probably not going to get rid of him this season. Transfer status not available for loan. Confirm. Don't want to get rid of him, I think. So Camavinga, you can see it comes with a hefty price. They want £117 million. I just want to test the water of how much they want. Obviously, I'm not going to pay that much for him. Certainly not ahead of Kylian Mbappe. Before I continue, guys, I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break. So I'll be right back after 5 minutes. Stay where you are. And we're going to go ahead with Kylian Mbappe. Right, I'm back. Let's see the chat. Team TechH2, thank you firstly so much for coming into my stream. Really appreciate that. Sell Pogba, according to Game Creams. Made me chuckle there. I think if Graham Souness was allowed to talk in the Football Manager world, I think we're going to see a lot of newsfeed coming up saying Pogba this, Pogba that. I bet he will. It's only a matter of time, guys, before he comes up and says he blames Pogba for coronavirus. Sanchez, bye-bye. A huge wage off my back. Thank God for that. I don't want to give Bailly out on loan. I want to straight up sell him. Just unavailable for long, dude. Just flipping hell. Just take him from me. Just give me 2 million or whatever. Because he's just surplus to requirements. There we go. Sanchez is gone. What? Godinho wants to be a goalkeeping coach when he's a sports scientist. Cancel renewal, mate. Take care. Bye bye. Okay, staff search. Do I need a head physio? Not yet. Certainly not yet. But I'll look into that as soon as because I know my head physio did not agree with the terms that I offered him. So which means my head physio will be out. So it will give me the opportunity to look at another better head physio, I guess. Mbappe has been rejected. Henrique. I'm gonna go out on a limb. £300 million for winning the Premier League. That's how much I want to win the Premier League. I'm willing to get rid of my finances, you know. It's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Neil Wood wants to... Oh man. Do I need that under 23's manager? I'll sort that out after transfers. They're starting to reject some of my offers. But I noticed in the summer transfer window, the July to August month, especially the second season, is such a pain to negotiate with clubs. A lot of my coaches have. Like the jazz music. Mbappe has been rejected. So if I give you guys, will £150 million make you happy? Like cash up front, £150 million. I'm sure it will. I am pretty sure it will. Okay, Joe Pereira. I need to get rid of him, I guess. Not gonna use. No point keeping these players. That lot comes back. Training, mentoring. That's what I always tend to do. I always tend to break my team apart. It takes me about 3 seasons. So the next season you're going to see a lot of other players being added in. So I do love, absolutely love Frankie de Jong. Adding him into the midfield is always a plus. Kai Havertz as well as another one. So I just look at different types of players and a couple of different new formations to test out. De Gea seemed to be upset that I sold Chris Smalling. Don't really care. Blishka say, my friend Tonali is a great player. My friend said, Tonali, who is your friend? You seem to mention that friend a lot. He seems to be a very good FM manager player. I'd love to meet him because he did recommend me a lot of good players through him. Yeah, Tonali is a fantastic player. For me, he doesn't fit my squad only because I have McTominay and Florentino Luis already in that defensive position. And in the central midfield position, I've got Pogba and Bruno Fernandes, obviously. But I rather promote youth in James Garner and Mejbri. Hence why I kind of avoid getting Tonali. Because if I get Tonali, it will mean one of these guys will drop out. Also, I think he's better served in the game somewhere else. But great shout that. John says, look up Calvin Stengs and Ferran Torres. Calvin Stengs. right-sided player. Oh wow. Let me scout him. That looks decent. And Ferran Torres. I know he's a right-sided La Liga player because I remember covering him in one of my videos earlier, not long ago. He's decent. He's decent. On the right side, I do have basically Mbappe or bust. If I don't get Mbappe, I'll use Rashford in that position, or even Jadon Sancho. Who's this? Okay. Further the development. Let's sort this out. He'd be a good Pogba replacement. I agree, mate. He looks like a decent player, but for me, my eyes for a Pogba replacement is always a Frankie de Jong. And when I do eventually sell Pogba, which does happen, I do sell him off. I get enough money to go for someone like Frankie de Jong. There we go. Fosu Mensah's gone. There's loads of deadwoods getting rid of. Jude Bellingham is another one, mate. He's decent, although it doesn't look like it now, but he does develop into a good player, so he'll be one to have. Dembele, for 17 years of age, he's really good. He's really good. But I think I'm going to use Shaqiri, and who else? Mason Greenwood in and around the rotations around that position. Come on, did they reject? So there you have it. Mbappe is willing to negotiate with me. It did cost me an arm and a leg, which means I need to put up a few more players for sale to be able to drive through that transfer. Anthony Martial is definitely one that I've mentioned before. There we go, Martial's up. Okay, start negotiations. Mike, thank you so much for joining in. Catch you in a bit, mate. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be streaming at the same time around 4 PM. But really pleasure to have you back on the stream. Hope you have a good Monday. Okay, this is going to be hard negotiating because I don't want to mess this up. I'm going to give him 300k, but no that crap. Sell on fee, percentage 50%. Okay, this is really bad. Okay, £5 million, 2.8, remove. Okay, seasonal gold bonuses, 3.2, 3.4. I'm just gonna lining up with a lot of these bonuses. Winning the Champions League, giving more bonuses. Avoid the Team of the Year bonus. Good thing about United is winning the Premier League. How about, has it already? Yes, winning the Premier League. Yearly wage rise. Oh no, he's refused. It's a bit of a bummer. It's a bit of a bummer that he's refused, so I just gotta wait a bit more and go back in again with another offer. But that will give me time to sell some other players to make funds to get him. Oh god. Let's make another offer. The board is happy for me to go ahead with that much amount of money. I think. No offers for Martial. Come on, Martial. You gotta get out of here, mate. Okay, Inter want Martial on loan. Nope, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Barcelona signed Boateng. Wow. Okay, what else can I sell to raise a bit of extra cash? I think Dalot is definitely one, because I do have Ethan Laird on the bench, as I said before. Not on the bench, but you get the point. So I do have a backup for the left side as well. And Dalot selling Dalot means I can get a bit of money out for the signing of Mbappe. Okay, Bailly. Finally, somebody's decided to make an offer for Bailly. And again, he promotes my youth at the same time, which is great thing to have. Unfortunately, I do end up selling Tahit Chong. I forgot about this guy because he just doesn't fit into my even my bench. And Angel Gomez, I tend to hold on just a little bit longer. I tend to hold on to him for next season when I need more money. So he's not interested in talking to me at the moment, but it's fine. We'll wait. Okay. He's not available for loan. Why is everyone offering him for loan deals, Anthony Martial? I don't need him. No, unavailable for loan, mate. Need the transfer. Need him out. Need the cash. Okay. Let's wait a little bit. It's fine. It's fine. With the friendlies, guys, I don't tend to play friendlies. It's more like... yeah, I don't tend to play friendlies, guys. It's more like I let my coaching staff take care of that side. Because I really want to get into the competitive games than friendlies. The reason why I invested heavily on a lot of my coaches is because of things like that. Okay. Let's go back again for Mbappe. See what's up. What's happening to the music? No, carry on playing. Tonali is 90 on the game. I understand. Sorry, Blishka, I missed that comment out of yours. But yeah, I understand. But also, signing him will be good. But I can obviously Kamavinga is definitely one as well. That I signed him ahead of Tonali. He might cost a bit more, but he's such an amazing. He's a monster of a player. How good is Adama Traore? Oh yes, he's a bloody hell. Let me have a look, mate. As you'd expect, his pace is amazing. Remember, I haven't faced him yet in the game because I skipped the first season for you guys, so I can start right now fresh on 2020. But this is his stats, if that is what you're after. Is he good in your save? I wasn't sure if he was different from save to save. Is it different from save to save? Won my first game and friendly 5-0. It's a friendly. Just carry on. Get your fitnesses up, mate. Okay. European Championship. So who's won the Euros this time? Italy has won. What? History. Past winners. Oh wow. Italy has won the Euro 2020 in my save, with England becoming runners-up. Damn. Italy. Not bad. I know there's a couple of players that I admire from Italy. Chiesa is one. And he was another option as well. He is still an option for me. Wow. Not bad. Italians making a big splash after years. Okay, so Mbappe is still upset with me. I'm still gonna poach him around a little bit, can I? Let me go to Pogba, because Pogba's French. He's a good friend of Pogba. Ambassadorial duties. Oh no, he can't. Okay. I've done it already once. I was gonna use Pogba in the media again. But I've done it already, so it's fine. I was I was tempted to sign him. 17 million pound, great player, but just a lot of it. Oh, Eric Bailly's move has been fallen through, but a lot of I forgot what I was gonna say. But tell me, guys, what teams do you guys normally manage? I know Bleach Guy on the chat, who's on the chat, he manages Manchester United. He had a crack with Boston United, I believe, recently. Let me get Ethan Laird. Where is he? Where is my guy? Move to senior squad. Transfer status unavailable for long. Good. Ethan Laird, development training. I'm gonna go turn him into a wing back. Wing back on the left side, support. Gonna keep it like that and make him stay like that. Stay. Right. Let me check my training. So that's very important to me. All the individual trainings are set. Defensive central, ball playing defender, and I will definitely do strength, which I believe has an impact on his jumping reach. So hopefully if the ball gets played over the top, he can jump because his pace is not that great. Bruno Fernandes passing, Mesala, I'll keep that. James Garner, I'll keep that. Mason Greenwood, I'm gonna set him up for a complete striker, bit of everything. Let's see how he gets along. Erling Haaland is gonna be advanced forward, attack obviously, and definitely shooting, which is finishing. Dean Henderson, deputy goalkeeper. Reactions, I'm going to make him available for the under 23, so he keeps his fitness going. Joshua Kimmich, I'm happy with where he's at. Ethan Laird, happy with where he's at. Florentino Lewis, still happy with where he's at. Anthony Martial, don't care. Scott McTominay, happy with him. Meshby, I'm happy with him where he's at. Pogba, again, I'm happy with where he's at. Rashford, left side, cutting in. Yep, left side. Yeah, Ryan Checker can go on the right side. Inside forward, attack for Jadon Sancho and get his passing going. Tuanzebe is fine. I'm happy with where he's at. Diot, defensive ball playing defender. And I'm definitely going to go for passing with him because he's a ball playing defender. Wan-Bissaka, I'm happy with where he's at. Brandon Williams, endurance, stamina wise, good. I'm going to actually put up crossing on him this season. Let's see where he's at. Eric Bailly, I don't care because he's going to get sold. Ryan Chekri, he's getting trained already on the right side, which means Mbappe and Chekri on the right, Rashford and Sancho on the left, cutting in. Good stuff. Erling Haaland and Mason Greenwood up front, bit of depth. Good. Tai Chong is getting sold, don't care about him, and that's it. Training, mentoring, I believe, Ethan Laird needs to go in. Tai Chong I don't really care about because I want him out of my club to get a bit of fund. That's how I do it, guys. The only detailed work I don't do in a Football Manager save is actually the training, like the team training overall. Like if I show you guys training, that little bit, the new thing, it's just a lot. So just let my coaches take care of it, and my coaches are good. They're 4 stars or 4.5 stars anyway, so it's good. Keep that as it is. Come on, Mbappe. Surely you're happy with me now. You're not still upset, are you? Just who's that? A Regen, 5 stars. What do you think of him, guys? A Regen, 5-star. He looks good. He actually looks good. Make an inquiry. If I can sign him for £3 million, a Regen of this caliber, decent, guys. He looks decent to me. When did he come up? 2 years ago. Okay, he looks decent to me, guys. Let me know. Maybe I'll pick him up. Especially if he comes with, if he's cheap. I mean, Tonali will be nice to have, but he's gonna cost me a bit. But I need all the money, as you guys know. But if I can buy this guy, class issue. Rashford's upset because I sold Chong. Come on, you got Sancho next to you. Like, really, come on. Looks like Mbappe really knows how to hold a grudge, mate. It takes a while. I mean, I made my to be honest, it's been a week so far. I've made my first bid on the 13th, I think, of July. I can't remember. Was it the 13th? It seems like a long time. He still bloody doesn't want to talk to me. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a couple of more weeks. No. You can turn the heater on if you. Okay, so Baron is not for sale at any price. Let me know, guys, what you guys think of him. He has decent. I'm worried about his physical side of things. He has got no strength, no pace, nothing. In the Premier League, he might struggle. One 7-0 friendly, but it's a friendly. Arsenal make Chiesa. I do like him. I do bloody like him, and he will do well on the right side as well. He's going to be certainly way cheaper than, you know. And also, I completely forgot about Lautaro Martinez. Look at him. Just look at him. If you think Mbappe is not Mbappe, Erling Haaland is a cheat in the game, I can tell you Lautaro Martinez is also a cheat in the game. It's just that Erling Haaland is more known than Martinez, right? But stat wise, he's got overall better stats than Erling Haaland. So if I do a quick comparison on Lautaro Martinez, you can clearly see. So the green is Erling Haaland, blue is Lautaro Martinez. Albeit Martinez is few years older, but his mental, his physical is better than Erling Haaland. His finishing is not that great, but they can improve technique, aerial threat. If I played with two strikers up front, I can tell you this right now, that I will use Haaland and Martinez up front. It's as simple as that. Maybe I will go at one point to a 2 striking position. Definitely to 2 striking positions, and maybe get rid of someone like the defensive position and put one of these guys as a more deep lying playmaker, like a Pogba can do that role to hold that, marshal that midfield, and definitely can have Luis taken off and put another striker up front, and have Martinez and Haaland up front. I mean, that would cause a lot of devastation. And use this formation to hold positions in the lead. So bring in Luis if I'm 2-0 up to kind of shore up the game. Maybe that's a position. John says, block Chiesa transfer by offering him more, then you can cancel it later. I was just thinking that, to be frank. And plus it's Arsenal, why not? Why not? Right? They offer £35 million, I believe. I'll offer the same. There we go. Love messing around with the Arsenal. Okay, anyway, back to this bit. Yeah, so Martinez is a fantastic signing. Arthur is, I've played him in my previous saves. I've bought him. He's more attainable. He's just not built for the Premier League. He has a lot of bad games than good games. But some of these players, he's my dream right back, Trent, but you can't get him. Harry Kane, again, you can't really get him. Oh, didn't Liverpool bid for Dybala? Did they end up signing him? They did not end up signing him. Wow. How the hell are... Why they offer me £61 million but yet accepted Oh, they rejected Arsenal's bid. Ha! They rejected Arsenal's bid, and they probably wanted £61 million. So Arsenal are not pursuing anymore. So I'm just going to reject that. But the minute Arsenal go back in it, I can definitely go back in again. Let's try an Mbappe. It's been a week, I think, just over a week. I'm not 100% sure, something like that. Has Martial been sold yet? I think Martial's still lingering in my club, isn't he? There we go. He's still lingering in my club. Sorry, buddy, I'm treating you like this, but I need to get rid of you, mate. I need the cash and the wages. Bayern Munich, £37 million for Martial. Okay. And as always, guys, if you guys are joining into my stream, I am streaming on 4 different platforms: Twitch, DLive, Mixer, and YouTube. My social media handle should be coming up at the bottom, but unfortunately it's not coming up for some reason, and I don't want to restart the stream just to bloody put them in. It's a bit silly. Same with the chat system, but I've got, if you're enjoying what you see, if you're on YouTube, if you're watching on YouTube, you know, hit me a subscribe. I'm gonna do live streams of Football Manager Monday to Thursdays at 4 PM UK time, doing the Manchester United save. I do a lot of content around Manchester United as well, so it'll be nice to meet new faces, you know, interact with people. I know John's been fantastic, Bleach Guy has been fantastic as well, Abhishek, who I've missed for a long time, has been fantastic, Mike from Mixer has been fantastic. It's nice to see a lot of people come in, you know, being a small YouTuber, small content creator. It's always nice to meet new people, and yeah. And that Mbappe is holding a huge grudge. I am clearing my squad for this guy, and he's still not willing to talk to me. I just bloody hope he actually talks to me eventually. Arsenal want Depay. I'm happy with that. If they take Depay, I think I get a percentage of that sale. Tramsfer is injured. Mind you, I've only got 1 centre back. Ideally, I wanted 2 for each position. I'll see if I can sign the if I can sign someone, or use my youth system. Noble, thanks for joining in, buddy. What's the story here? He says, well, I've started the Manchester United save. This is the 2nd season. I am in 24th July 2020. I'm just doing up my team, as you can see. If I just do that quickly, I've signed a few players. I've sold a lot of deadwoods, a lot of good players as well, just to sign these players. Going through the Manchester United save, the one position I need is the right-sided player. And no, I don't mean Jadon Sancho, because I've signed him already for the left side. But the right-sided player, I need an Mbappe. So I'm kind of chasing Mbappe throughout the whole season. Unfortunately, Mbappe is quite mad with me and doesn't want to talk to me just yet. But I'll make him talk. I'll make him talk, mate. That's the story so far. I'm just gonna wait a few days, then see. Now, one of you guys said I shouldn't mess up the squad numbers, and I am not gonna mess up the squad numbers this time. So I'm gonna do the squad numbers properly before the season starts. So I've got number 1 being David De Gea. Number 2 I'm gonna give to Upamecano Diot. John says Haaland as a pressing forward. I agree, but I like playing more of an advanced forward role. I'm gonna try it out though. Let's see how he does. If he doesn't do as much as I'd hope, then I'll certainly switch that to a pressing forward. But thanks for the tip, buddy. Jadon Sancho will get number 11 because I want Mbappe to get number 7. Okay, so where is Matthias Tilly? I'm gonna drop him on number 3, with number 4 going to Joshua Kimmich. Brandon Williams will get number 5. Number 6 will be Pogba's. Number 10 I want to be Bruno Fernandes. Erling Haaland will definitely get the number 9. Okay, Florentino Luis will get number 16, Roy Keane's number. because I want him to be like Roy Keane. James Garner will get number 8. Mason Greenwood, I think will get 18. With Rashford getting probably 19. Aaron Wan-Bissaka will get number 12. Just Twanzebe will get number 13. Just throw it in there. Number 14 for Laird. Number 15 for Dean Henderson. As you can see, I like to do all my numbers in 1 to 22, 1 to 24, whatever. Jadon Sancho is saying number 11. I think Jadon Sancho's preferred is number 11. You can see. So, okay, 5 is a CB number. Okay, I'll swap it around. I'll take your advice, mate, because I know you like your number as well. But Jadon Sancho wants number 11, hence why I'm giving him number 11. No, I don't want to really upset him beyond that. Why if he gets upset? Because I'm trying to keep number 7 for Mbappe. What do you think? Should I stick with number 7 with Jadon Sancho? Go against his preferred number? Scott McTominay, I think number 17. Ryan Chekri will definitely get number 20. Mejbri 21. That's my numbers, guys. What do you think? Do I need to change any numbers? Let me know. I've already changed one number by recommendation from John. John saying number 5 is a centre-back number, so I've given him to Matthias de Ligt. Swapped it around. Let me know. I'll wait a few seconds before I submit the numbers. Yeah, leave him at 11. Okay, I agree with that. There we go. Happy, John? Hope you're happy. So I know you didn't want me to mess up the numbers. I hope you're happy. Submitting the numbers. There we go. Submitted. Make sure you drop a like though, if you haven't already. So my numbers are sorted. Greenwood 20. Did I I forgot. Did I give him 20? Did I bloody give him 20? I'm sure I must have given him 20. Wait, where's my news inbox? Oh no, I've given Ryan Chekri number 20. I completely forgot about Robin van Persie. Oh, dude. I've given Greenwood. That's a huge point there. I can't change it, can I? I can't. I've submitted it. Oh crap. How the hell did I forget Robin van Persie and Mason Greenwood in the same sentence? How the hell did I forget that? Oh, annoying. I won 4-0 against Bayern, but it's friendly. Okay, so Mbappe. Let's go back to Mbappe again. Come on, Mbappe. What are you waiting for? Just talk to me. Just talk to me. Wait, what? What happened there? Transfers? Why didn't it take me through the window? In inquiry. Now I don't want to make an inquiry. I know what the inquiry is. Withdraw transfer offer. Withdraw transfer offer. Withdraw. I don't want to mess up PSG's flow here. Mbappe. Transfer. Withdraw. Come on. I have withdrawn. It's not allowing me to withdraw. Okay, so they've rejected it. I hope they don't reject my actual offer, because that was flimsy of me. Finances, £137 million. I need to reach the magic mark of £150 million, which should be easily attainable because of Martial's impending sale to Bayern Munich. Oh, Fabio Silva is another good player now. I remember him from the previous Football Manager. He turns out to be a monster. They only signed him for £22 million. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. Talk to me, Mbappe. Yes, Mbappe's finally talked to me. I'm not gonna mess this one up. Okay. Suggest. Okay. Don't mess it up. If I mess this up, I'm screwed. Okay, I'm gonna give him that much. Okay, sell-on fee percentage 50%. We need the Champions League bonuses. Let's give him loads of bonuses. top goal scorer, 3.7. It can't do yearly. Let's do 3.2, 3.4. Any other clauses that I can add to him? Yes, add bonus, team of the year bonus. Let's go for it. Team of the year bonus. Let's add him. Suggest terms. Oh no, he hasn't. See, he really wants the wages. Oh no, the season's about to start as well. It's gonna be... Can I adjust my wages? Okay. Let's see what happens if I adjust my wages and go back in for him. Oh, this is not looking good, guys. Mbappe, why are you greedy? Why are you so greedy? I've sold everyone that I can sell right now. Dege is angry that I left her, but I'm going to tell him Mason Greenwood is one. I've sold whoever I can. I've sold. Like, if I want to sell any more, it'll be going into the squad that I'm planning to use just to sign him. It's not a disaster, but I prefer to keep this squad on the field. This squad that is on the screen now. How much have I got? I got 145 million pounds. I'm pretty sure. Oh, don't hold a grudge against me, Mbappe. Don't do this to me. Don't long it out like last time where you held a grudge for almost 3 weeks. Because season's gonna start very soon. It's gonna hit me financially in terms of say me winning the Premier League. I have to pay X amount to PSG, and it's gonna be a huge. But the great thing about Manchester United is financially they are a monster, right? They're absolute monsters in the game. So one setback in the season doesn't mean I'll be, you know, in debt for the rest of my life. It doesn't mean that at all. The following season I recover back, and you'll see when I reach eventually the next season, you'll see the transfer budget I'll get. Kimmich wants a new contract. Okay. Alright. So Kimmich wants a new contract. I don't want to give him a contract straight away before signing Mbappe, because that might affect the wage structure on the team. F Mbappe. I mean, yeah, I can, but I really want him. And normally I tend to get people that I want. It's not the end of the world not signing Mbappe, but signing Mbappe will be a lot in the world, I think. Rashford definitely there. Okay, Scott McTominay definitely, and I think a central midfielder of Mejbri will be there. That's an attacking option, so I've got a defensive option in Scott McTominay. Mejbri as an attacking option in the central midfield position. Tuanzebe as a centre back option, as a wing back option. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, obviously Dean Henderson as a keeper. Rashford as a winger striking option, and obviously Mason Greenwood. So that sorts out, because them two are sort of really good in terms of how they interchange or where they interchange. That sorts out a lot of the problems I have. So you can see I still have 3 players on the reserve list. You can say I've got a wing back, I've got a midfield central, and I've got an attacking. So bit of a balance on it for each position, except for one position, which is actually make him available for under 90s, so they continuously play, which is actually a centre back. I just don't have any money for centre back at all. So do I have any centre backs? Good. I'm sure I have a good prospect in the youth. which will be good to bring through. So you've got Will Fish on the under 18s. Okay, it seems to be very. Hasn't got pace, but good in the air. Okay, let's have a look at the under 23s. How the hell is Alua Traore and inside inverted winger on this game? I thought it's So Reece Divine is 1 on left back. The closest to is Lucas Beshka and Mengi. These two are the only ones. Although I do like the look of this guy, Mengi. But that's it, I don't have any centre back positions. So if I get injuries on the centre back positions, I am fucked. I mean, I can use Scott McTominay here and there, you know. I'm just gonna continue trying until I get him. Now confirm the captains, all good. Now I am gonna play the first Premier League game, which is against Norwich, before I end the stream, because I've been streaming for almost 2 hours, guys. And I will return back to my streams tomorrow at the same time at 4 PM. Okay, let me just offer him a contract, for God's sake. Okay. It's fine, whatever. So I've pretty much got a lot of things. So who's this? Andrew Morrison. City are after him. Regen. Striker. Not too bad. Not looking to do anything there. How the hell is Diot still in the international duties, dude? Come back. So the first game, I think it has to be Marcus Rashford playing. Ryan Chekri coming in to deputise. It's not a disaster, but ideally I would like to have a few more players, because it's going to be a long season. But my target is the Premier League. The timer will be coming up very soon, just ahead of the Norwich game, and you'll be able to see that on your screen come up once I hit the goal button. Okay. Let's go again for Mbappe. Kylian. Come on, Kylian. Liverpool's made a good start. They won 2-0 in Marseille in the Premier League, and they're going to be the teams to beat, along with Man City yet again. So I haven't even checked my fixtures. God, schedule. Okay, so I've got Norwich, Chelsea, Everton, Arsenal, Everton, Chelsea. Difficult games. Easier games in September. Okay. Decent, mate. Decent. Okay, so I'm gonna start the timer, and it should pop up on the screen very soon. If it doesn't, I will not be a happy bunny. There we go. Should be appearing in time now. As soon as it appears, I'll hit the go button on the match. Come on, come on, come on. YouTube is really slow, isn't it? YouTube is very slow. There we go. Okay, so welcome to the Manchester United save. This is my road to the Premier League. I've done my transfers. 90% of it is done. First match is against Norwich. The timer will continuously tick until I win the Premier League. Let's see how many hours it takes me to win the Premier League with Manchester United. Let's jump straight in. Oh, I forgot. Upamecano is still not here, so Tuanzebe will come in, and Ethan Laird will come in as a centre back. I just have to use Scott McTominay if everything goes, if injury persists. That's my squad. You can see it looks good on paper. It looks really good on paper, but I need them to perform. So, team talk. Come on, let's give the fans something to cheer on and play. But before I play, let me just set up the settings. As I said, I haven't really. Let's do the TV. Pace will be like this. Replays off, unless it's a mad goal. And highlights will be key, with finals and really important games to be extended highlights. So, all set. Hit the play button. Let's jump straight in. Go on, son. It's a bit too fast, isn't it? I want to enjoy the game, you know. I want to enjoy these signings. Pookie, don't let him turn and run at you. Don't let him shoot. Ooh. Naeem, thank you, mate. Thank you, mate. I'll probably need it. Let's go. Sancho. Do your magic, Sancho. What a goal, debut goal for Jadon Sancho. Assist from Brandon Williams. Under 2 minutes in, 1-0. Bam, bam. Good stuff. That's what I like. That's what I want to see. Cut in, shoot. Cut in, shoot. I'm good. I'm good. So far. Get creative, guys. Let's inspire them. Come on, guys. Boop, boop, boop. Although Florentino Luis is on yellow card and as a defensive midfielder, that's not a good thing, especially when you got a lot of the game still to play. Right, here we go. Brandon Williams into Sancho again. Oh, Fred. I forgot Fred is in the team. Good tackle from Fred. Oh no, Kimmich has been exposed and they are gonna score. I just knew it. It's 1-1. They've equalized. They sucked us in and literally just sucker punched us through the our right side. And Kimmich was struggling to come back. So it's 1-1 now. Jadon Sancho. Okay, let's see what we can do. Oh, they're playing it. Oh, Sancho wins the ball. Go on, Sancho. What a goal, Sancho. 2-1. That's what I signed Sancho for. Picked up on his mistake and whack. It wasn't even a mistake. He won the ball. Not a mistake. Keep it simple, guys. We are attacking, as you can see. Pogba. Oh, Sancho's assist. And Pogba makes it 3-1. Sancho is having an absolute stormer, guys. He's having an absolute stormer. That's what I like to see. I've moved up to first position. First game so far. Very good. Very good. Okay. Now, calm. Don't get complacent, guys. But Matthias De Ligt, calm. He looks stressed. So I'm going to have to... I'm very happy. And Sancho, calm. I'm very happy. No, don't look stressed. Like, end team talk. Start. Still confused. And this is the tactic that I've created, guys. It took me a long time. I like the tactic. Oh, Williams, good win. Don't take shots. I don't want my fullbacks taking long shots, right? Unless it's an empty goal. Unless it's an empty goal, I don't want my fullbacks taking any long shots. Fred's return to facing against Manchester United is so far turning out to be a nightmare. There is a player they have in Norwich called Tribal. Did I just read that right? Tribal. Ooh, okay. Although I do like Max Aarons. I think he's one player that definitely to look out for in the wing back position. Certainly for next season for me, maybe. Depending on how Ethan Laird and Wan-Bissaka perform, they are essentially my backup wing backs. There he is. They are passing the ball around. Do I step back? Because I am 3-1 up. They are playing well, actually. You know, go to him, like number 3, like stop him. Why is he letting him run straight at him? Tramsfer, wake up. No, delete, wake up. Let me go for a bit more balanced approach rather than an attacking approach. I'm going to start to look at subs after this attack. Go on, Sancho. Get the hat trick. Oh. Haaland. No. I thought he was going to take a shot there. Okay, so I'm going to look at subs. I'm going to sub off Florentino Luis because he's on a yellow card. Sancho definitely will be get subbed off to get Ryan Chekri a chance. And I'm going to keep the last sub in so far. Okay, McTominay gone. Naeem, I'll answer that question. Just give me a second. Let me just finish this match off. Oh, De Gea fumbled the ball. De Gea out of all the. Come on, De Gea, focus, focus. Oh, what a header by Delete. It's 4-1. Surely it's game over. Game, set, and match. Again, fantastic. I am gonna give a rest and bring on, say, Mejbri to, I think Bruno Fernandes for Mejbri. Retro Rich Gaming, how you doing, buddy? Nice of you to join me. As you can see, the chat system's messed up again, so here Rich is joining in from stream. He has joined my Discord earlier in the week. Such a fantastic guy. As you can see, I'm back to United and I'm enjoying it. I'm loving life here. SUFC, the Blues, thanks for joining in. How are you, buddy? I do remember you. Hope you're well. Okay. Okay. Alright, man, you got some shit on your shirt, buddy. What, you in this? Come on. Hey, coming from a Leeds fan, man, come on. Go on, Shekri. It was good to be 4-1 up. That enabled me to give 2 youth players a chance. Shekri and... oh, get another goal. Shekri and who did I get? Mejbri, that's it. There we go, Mejbri's there. SUFC the Blue says, good, thanks, man. What update have you got on FM? Or what update do I don't have on FM? Mate, you've missed out on the fun. So I've started the Manchester United save again. I am in the 2nd season. I let the 1st season run as a computer run because I want to start in 2020, summer of 2020. And I've been doing a lot of transfer windows, and this is my first game of the stream. I'm about to end the stream, so yeah. But I've signed a lot of players. I've signed Sancho, I've signed Kimmich, Florentino. Actually, in fact, I'm just going to show you my squad. This is my squad at the moment. It looks absolute monster. Tramsfer is there for Dayot Upamecano, if you want to call him that. But this is my squad. I've signed Haaland as well. So I'm going through the season. There is a timer now. You can see 9 minutes in. I'm going to wait. My target is to win the Premier League with Manchester United. And I'm going to wait. See how long it takes for me to win the Premier League. What happened to Salford? Dude, Salford. I got sacked on my stream last Friday, dude. And it just stressed me out. And I needed to be in Manchester United. So I think I've learned a lot from managing the lower league teams. But I think I need to take a bit of a break. Wait a couple of months, come back and maybe take on another team. So hence why the Manchester United save. Going back to the previous question, Naeem from YouTube says, what is your target for this channel in terms of number of subs and upcoming contents, etc, etc? Look, thankfully I'm monetized already. It took me a while. In terms of the numbers, obviously, if I was to say a number to you, I want to grow. But not just grow, I want to create a sense of community. So when I do live streams like these, Football Managers, I'll have a lot of people coming in from different platforms. As you can see, the people that I'm chatting to on Twitch, on YouTube, They're all fantastic guys out there, or girls, I don't know, you know, the genders, but judging by the names, fantastic people, you can say. And I want to meet these sort of people. So I want to do these sort of content, a bit more live streams. That's my future plan. Do a lot more Football Manager live streams, and obviously I currently do in my Draco Evolve channel everything related to Manchester United. So hence why I want to carry on doing Manchester United content. Hopefully in the future I can bring in some podcasting. For example, on my Discord, if you have joined my Discord, if you go to the bottom, there's some private shows that I want to get people in, Manchester United fans or fans from outside the club itself, get them in the live shows and have a sort of nice debate. That's what I want to do. I am already a part of a podcast in different channels, but I want to bring that into my channel in the future going forward. That's my current plans and future plans, you can say, for my channel on YouTube, Draco Evolve. I do have a separate channel on Draco Entertainment, which is my gaming channel, which I've recently opened up, and I'm just doing a lot of gaming content because football and gaming is my thing in life. And originally this channel, Draco Evolve channel on YouTube, did start off as a gaming channel, but as soon as I started doing Manchester United content, it shot off and I was really happy with it. So that's my channel. I'm just going to link you guys my Discord, so if you want to join in, feel free to do so. Basically, the Discord is new, so I'm trying to get a community going of Manchester United fans or gaming fans in general, so we can kind of play games together, we can chat amongst ourselves, and as always the podcast as well is an important thing. So if you want to join, this is my Discord link. Do consider joining when you can. SUFC the Blue says, do you have Nathan Bishop still, mate? I don't think I ever did have Nathan Bishop in Manchester United. Oh, I do. God, yes, I do have Nathan Bishop. Why did you ask that? It's from Southend. Oh wow, we bought him from Southend for 500k. A keeper from Southend. I believe that's your team, isn't it? But anyways, guys, I'm about to end the stream. I'm just gonna stop the timer. Pause it, that is. It's roughly 13 minutes in, but I'll be restarting the stream again tomorrow, guys, at 4 PM UK time, so do join in. I might go on a bit longer, it depends on how I feel, but tomorrow I'll fix up the chat system, the interactive system on the stream that you guys have seen in the past. But thank you for everyone that's joined in, that kept me company. Tomorrow I will press you Kylian Mbappe, so do stick around for that. I'll catch you guys in my next upload. Stay Farafari.